All right, I'm going to start the reading right here because I'm confused and I need to channel this message out in real time. Alrighty, so the oracle card that jumped out was Undying Love. The love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. That is for somebody in particular. I'm going to read that at the end. And then when I was shuffling, this one card jumped out. I didn't even put it into the spread yet. It is the Seven of Wands. Somebody is fighting for something that they believe, fighting for their values, fighting for their traditions. Maybe you are fighting yourself. Maybe you're fighting other people. Maybe you're just standing up for what you believe. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody is having to defend themselves, like feeling very defensive against someone. It could be someone that you love, somebody that holds your heart, somebody that you are close to. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who maybe you feel like you shouldn't have to defend yourself against. I'm not really sure. Perhaps the love that you have for a person is causing you to fight other people, fight the power or something like that. But there is this defensive energy with that Seven of Wands. Just standing up for what you believe in, like ready to thump over it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's that kind of energy. All right, so let's do overall energy, obstacle, advice. Overall energy, obstacle, advice. All right, first card. Five of Pentacles. I don't like this for my 11-11. This is my 11-11 energy that I'm pulling. But let me just say this. Someone is feeling like abandoned, left out in the cold, like just feeling like they don't quite have what they need. Somebody's feeling like they are in lack. All right? Feeling like they are in lack. Obstacle. What's the obstacle? Feeling like they are in lack. Okay? And this could have to do with love. We have the King of Cups coming up. You're feeling like, oh, Two of Swords, Two of Wands. For someone, you are feeling like you don't have enough either love, care, appreciation, all right? This could be in a relationship, a romantic sexual partnership. This could be family, friends. This could be at work. You just are feeling like that y'all not appreciating me the way you know what I'm saying? Like appreciating me the way I need to be appreciated. Something like that. Or not valuing you or something of that nature. Somebody's indecisive too. Somebody's at a choice point, all right? During this 11-11 energy, you're at a choice point, at a crossroads, if you will. A fork in the road, all right? Having to make a decision, having to choose which way to go. So there's thought and then there's action here that are doing a thing in your energy, meaning you are thinking about, do I go left or do I go right? Do I go back? Do I go forward? Do I go here? Do I go there? You know what I'm saying? There's that kind of energy. And then there is this actual like, all right, let me see where I'm about to go. Let me survey the land and see, okay, where am I about to expand towards? All right, there's that energy. However, this is the problem. This is actually coming up as the obstacle. So for some of you guys, you are at a crossroads and you actually don't know which way to go. All right. You are quite unclear about which way to go. It could involve this King of Cups. All right. This could be someone in your life. This could be your energy. But if it's someone in your life, it's going to be somebody either who has water energy in their chart. So it could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But it also does not necessarily have to be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It could be someone who you feel like there's a lot of emotional connection to. Okay. Perhaps this could be a father figure, a counselor, a therapist, someone who you feel very emotionally connected to, someone who maybe you feel grounded you emotionally. All right, you're making a choice about this situation. It involves that energy. All right, if this is your King of Cups energy, like this is just you pointing out there is something that you're needing to choose and you're needing to use your heart to do it. You know what I'm saying? You're needing to really feel into like, okay, what feels safe? What feels emotionally grounding? What feels emotionally fulfilling? But you can't really figure it out. You can't really figure out what's important to you emotionally. And maybe that's because you feel like you're in lack. All right. I kind of feel like this King of Cups is a person now, another person. It could be your energy, but there are two people in this energy. The Oracle card is talking about your love that you share with this person is eternal regardless of the situation. Some of you guys may be making a decision to leave behind a situation where you do not feel emotionally valued. You do not feel emotionally seen, heard, attended to, something like that. Like somebody who you think should be grounding you and holding you down emotionally, they are not. And so some of you guys might feel like you can't trust the person, trust the situation, something of that nature. And you want to be able to trust the situation. You may not necessarily want to leave, which is probably why you're having a decision trying to figure out whether to leave, whether to go, whether to do this, whether to do that. You don't actually want to be in that decision point, but you're feeling like something is lacking wherever you are. Okay, so there's that advice card. Let's pull this advice card and see what's coming through. The Four of Pentacles, I'm trying to tell you I don't like it. It's not enough abundance in this card for me. I don't like this. This is all lack. This is all holding on to what you have so that you don't, you know what I'm saying, lose what lose what you have. Like it's all this miser energy, this survival mode energy that I feel around someone. And your advice card is the Four of Pentacles. Usually this Four of Pentacles is my survival mode, like you're holding on to everything card. But because it's coming up in the advice column, Four of Swords too at the underneath of there, this makes me feel like you are building something. This makes me feel like this is a building energy. All right, this feels like a building energy, the building blocks towards something. For some of you guys, you are in a place where you are building the community or building the support that you are needing. And yeah, you may have pruned a lot of people. You may have made it. Listen, this person may only have these Four of Pentacles and holding on to it because they've pruned away all the you may be making a choice to prune away all the dead relationships, all the dead connections, all of the things that are causing you to leak your energy. You may be in that place where you're like, enough is enough. I could do bad all by myself. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of energy. And you may be at a place where you are no longer staying in connection with people who are in a lack mindset. I can say that. People who you feel have abandoned you, whether that's emotionally abandoned you or just really literally abandoned you. You may be at a place where you're no longer just saying, oh, well, they're family, so I'll deal with it. Or, oh, I love them, so I'll deal with it. Or, oh, I've been here for years, so I'm going to stay and deal with it. You're not there anymore. You're no longer just dealing with things because of your loyalties or, because of your beliefs or whatever. Now it looks like you are in a place where you're like, if they don't love me down the way I need to be, if they don't emotionally hold me down, if they don't support me, if I can't trust them, if it's not safe there for my heart, I'm not staying. I'm leaving. It's that kind of energy. And so the Four of Pentacles give this advice of build. It's time for you to build the support that you need. It's time for you to make peace with those people who just are not going to be able to meet your needs because they don't have it in them. There's quite a few people in our lives where, look, the Queen of Cups came out upside down and all rinsed around. She don't even know what to do. There are people in our lives who we very much want them to be the people who emotionally take care of us, that we can emotionally rely on, that feel safe, but they're not that. And they don't have it in them to be that. And it is honestly not wrong of us, but it is, how do I say this? It is not irresponsible. That's not the word I want. The word that's kind of trying to come through is, it's going to come. Wait for it. It's going to come. The word going to drop right into my head. Be patient. Unrealistic. It is unrealistic to expect someone to give to you what they do not have to give to themselves, or they do not know how to give to others. It's unrealistic. Okay, and so some of you guys are realizing that, and you're taking action. So I'm gonna say that you're taking action. All right, you're changing some things up. All right, and so you may be building the Queen of Cups. You may be building connections or situations, job situations, community where you feel like someone is pouring into your cup. You're not always the one pouring into other people's cups. People are pouring into your cups. You are receiving the love and the care that you deserve, etc. Also, some of you guys may be in a place now. You're coming out of this place of lack and abandonment. You're like, oof, I gotta get up out of that. You may be in a place where you're practicing self-love. All right, the love that we receive from others typically mirrors the love that we receive from ourselves. And so you may find that if you were neglecting your needs in the past, you attracted these people who also neglected your needs. Okay, and so I'm going to say that, and I'm going to leave that where it is. Four of Wands, Six of Pentacles, the Hermit, Nine of Wands. Yeah, some of you guys, this could have been a marriage, this could have been a relationship, this could be job related. But there are multiple people in this. So it's you and other people, you and someone else, and yeah. I'm going to leave that there because I want to read this oracle message. But the oracle message is, again, undying love, Isolde. The love you shared, it's eternal, regardless of the situation. Y'all love is forever, even if y'all do have to love each other from a distance. When it comes to matters of the heart, your help is here. It's all around you and also inside of you. Your inner wisdom may seem quieted by any pain that you feel, yet be assured that the healing that you are undergoing is swift and efficient, and you truly are healing from the inside out. First, your heart must heal from its grief, loneliness, and any feelings of betrayal. This can take some time, so be patient with yourself. Treat yourself as you would any ailing person, with caution, gentleness, and tenderness. That's the self-care, self-love I was telling you guys about as far as your advice. Next, get yourself out into the world, not in a harsh fashion, but with outings to parks, forests, and such, which are essential to lightening your outlook. Nature is the great healer, you see. That's why I'm frequently amidst the flowers and the trees. Although they may seem quiet on the outside, they are quite talkative when you breathe and simply ingest their magical tones in conversation. Spend time among the forest and the trees, as well as the plants and the animals, and you will regain your foothold upon this planet. You'll revive your sense of spirit and your desire to tread among the living once again. I promise you that your heart will mend, and that you'll also help others in this fashion along the way. Other meanings for this card: love from your romantic partner is eternal regardless of that outward appearance. You're healing from a breakup. You are healing from some type of other loss. Some of you guys are healing from a loss. You need to let go of an old relationship to make room for a new one. The love that you send into the world is an important part of your divine purpose. And then your deceased loved one is happy and sends you love. Take what applies, all right? Leave the rest. All right, guys. Peace. Enjoy your 1-1 portal energy.